Hey Plant Pals, Mike the Head Gardener, and today is a quick cooking video. I had planned on doing like 3 or 4 different dishes, and was too lazy to make any of them. So I'm going to kind of combine some of the dishes I was going to make into one quick, easy dish. So in my pressure cooker, let me scroll over. In my pressure cooker right now, I've already got mushrooms and broccoli and some garlic chopped up. This is the rest of the broccoli that I had already pre-chopped in my refrigerator. I'm going to put that on top. I have some crystallized ginger. This right here is it's an old pepper container that I ground up Szechuan peppercorns so I can shake them out. This is Chinese five spice powder. Chinese 5-spice powder. This is my secret ingredient to a lot of my quick meals. Is the Lipton soup mix, the beefy mushroom onion one. I have my Renaissance Grandma Blessed seasoning. I've got beef. I've got some oxtail. You know, the thinner sliced ones, because we don't have the good ones in our area because the universe hates us for some reason. I see all these southern cooks buying like half cow for like $100, and this was on sale. This sad looking piece of meat, and this is the most marbled, nicest one I could find, and as you can see, $13, which is actually cheap. That's an actually good sale here because it was normally double that. Got some turnips, so I'm using in place of potato. So I'm gonna make kind of an Asian stew. I've got green onions, have some lime to give it that acid. I've got some shiitake mushrooms, got some celery, got onions. I already put the garlic in there. I've got some beef stock and some oyster flavor sauce. And I got my pepper sauce, and I got some tamari, and I've got some Napa cabbage. It was supposed to be bok choy, but you know, you have stuff delivered from the store. They never give you the thing you order. So, oh, and I have some jalapenos to spice it up. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna throw together. I'm just gonna put it all in the pressure cooker and make kind of a Asian stew, beef stew, and then I'll just eat it throughout the week with some cauliflower rice. So yeah, so I'm gonna get everything chopped up, put it in the pressure cooker, and I will be back. All right, got everything chopped up here. Didn't have room for the Napa cabbage, so I'll just use that for something else. There's the sound of it sealing up. I'm gonna start it. Let's see here, stew. Start. Good. All right, so I'm gonna clean up and let this cook. I will be back when it's done. All right, so my stew is done. Just waiting for the pressure to release so I can have it. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'm going to cook my cauliflower rice. So my meal is going to be pretty much like 0 carb, and I'm not a vegetable person. I don't like vegetables very much, and I'm not particularly that crazy about cauliflower, but when I cook it this way, I love it. And so what I do is I have 2 bags of the frozen cauliflower rice, and I add a little bit of rice wine vinegar and white pepper and some beefy mushroom broth, soup mix, and I add a little bit of stevia for sweetness, and it kind of has that that vibe of the rice you get. It tastes kind of like the rice you get when you have sushi, because it's got the rice wine vinegar and the white pepper, so it's really good. So what I do is I just have 2, like I said, 2 bags of the. There were 2 smaller bags. If it was 1 big bag, I'll just use 1, and some butter, and I will put that in the microwave, covered for like 7 minutes, and then I'll leave the cover off for a while so the steam will release, and then it kind of becomes the same texture and to me, flavor of, well, it's not quite the same taste as like plain white rice, but it has a flavor that makes it tasty on its own. I find it delicious. And like I said, I'm not a vegetable person. So I'm going to get that going and I'll be back. All right, my stew has released. The pressure is released. The valve is all the way open. So I can open it up. And there is my Asian beef stew with all the goodness in there. It's got it's got 2 bones in there from the soup bones or whatever they call that thing. Yeah, looks really good. Smells wonderful. It smells delicious. Just want to make sure everything's stirred up good. And so we've got you can see I've got big chunks of the turnip, so that'll act kind of like taste like a potato, like a hunk of potato. And I've got the beef, I got the mushrooms in there, I got onion, so all kinds of goodies in there. And so I'm waiting right now. I'm just waiting on the cauliflower rice to finish up, and I'll have a delicious, diabetic friendly, keto friendly meal that I can enjoy. I'll be back. All right, my cauliflower rice is ready. Typically, I'll let it sit for a while to kind of fluff up, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to. It's kind of not as dry as I like it, but it's still cool. So I serve myself a little bit of this. I'm gonna get myself some of this beef. With the mushrooms. Get over there. And there's my dinner. I can eat it with a spoon or a fork. Delicious.